So the final example here for section 4.2 looks a little different. The function is given to you in what we call factored form. So again, you just want to get it typed into y equals. So just take a few seconds to type it in exactly like it's written. You do not need to FOIL this whole thing out. Just type it into your calculator as it is with the parentheses. Okay, so get back to my calculator here. Parenthesis x plus 1, x minus 2, and x plus 4. X plus 1, x minus 2, x minus 4 plus 4. So we've got a graph that sort of looks like that. X plus 1 minus 2 plus 4. Okay. So, it appears that we have 3 x-intercepts. We do. It crosses the x-axis in 3 places. So we're going to find those going from left to right. So this one, I don't even need the calculator for it. It's -4. I can tell you the middle one is a -1, and the one on the right is a +2. So, but you can confirm it with the calculator. The justification here is, again, it's from previous stuff. What would be the 0 of this factor? Well, if we put a -4 in there, we would get a 0. So that's why one of these x-intercepts is -4. So on this type of problem, it actually makes some of your work a little bit easier. I can tell you the other two without the graphing calculator is going to be 2, 0 and -1, 0. Again, coming from here and here, if I put a 2 right here, 2 minus 2 is 0. So that gives you your second one there. And if I put a -1 into this first factor, you end up with 0 as well. So those are the 3 x-intercepts. The y-intercept is more difficult. Your calculator is not going to help you too much with that. Remember, you have to let x equal 0. So we have to do some work for this one. If I let x equal 0, I'm talking about putting 0 in to the original expression. You can use a calculator. You can type it in just like it is if you want, or do it in your head. This is going to be a 1 times -2 times 4. So that looks like a -8. And we can kind of get a visual on that on the calculator. Yep, it looks like a -8 on the y-axis. So our y-intercept would be 0, -8. Our zeros actually are done for us already. Again, those come from part A. We just have to write it differently. X equals -4, x equals 2, x equals -1. Those are the zeros. The turning points, those are those max and min points. And we need the calculator for that. There's no way around that. I can't do that in my head. So the max left bound, and then we're going to do a right bound. -2.73, 10.39, 2.7, -2.73, 10.39. And that was our max. And we could do our min off the calculator. Let's see what that is. Second trace, min. So the min is that point where it bottoms out down there. in the fourth quadrant. So 0.73, negative 10.39, 0.73, negative 10.39. And that was a min. So we've got our two turning points. We've described the graph well enough. That's our complete answer.